Most people don't realize this, but your workplace might not be a career choice at all. It is something far more dangerous. It might be a highly calculated psychological trap. It might be a highly calculated psychological trap designed to systematically strip away your identity, piece by piece. Here is a harsh truth you are not ready to hear. Your boss doesn't actually care about your productivity or growth. They want your absolute devotion. They want your total, unshakable psychological submission to their authority. Think about your current corporate environment and the late-night emails that demand your instant, breathless response. Think about the mandatory team-building rituals that feel more like ideological compliance than genuine human bonding. Think about how you feel deeply guilty for simply taking a lunch break or using your hard-earned vacation days. You constantly tell yourself that you are just working hard and doing what it takes to climb the ladder. But late at night, staring at your ceiling, you feel a deep, suffocating emptiness inside your soul. You feel like a hollow ghost inhabiting your own life. That is not ambition. That is pure psychological manipulation. Psychologists call this toxic corporate indoctrination, borrowing heavily from the chilling playbook of radical cult leaders. It is the systematic breakdown of your personal boundaries for the ultimate benefit of a central authority figure. Once you truly understand this mechanism, you will see exactly why you feel so drained, yet completely trapped. Your organization achieves this control by weaponizing your natural, deeply rooted human need for true belonging. They falsely call the company a family, offering trendy perks and shared language to completely replace your personal life. But here is the terrifying part most people ignore. Your brain naturally surrenders to this trap because of an evolutionary glitch. Our ancestors survived by conforming to the tribe. Rejection by the tribe meant certain brutal death in the wild. Your modern brain still processes corporate disapproval as a mortal threat, and your boss knows this weakness. They use micro-rejections and silent treatments to keep you in a perpetual state of exhausting survival mode. In dark behavioral analysis, we call this the San wisdom state, a level of awareness where you stop being the helpless prey. It's about decoding human nature before it decodes you, realizing that your boss is using calculated predatory psychological scarcity. They dangle promotions and praise just out of reach, a classic intermittent reinforcement schedule used on gambling addicts. If this realization is making you highly uncomfortable, good. Comfort is the quiet graveyard of your ultimate potential. Consider the tech startups where thousands of brilliant minds willingly gave up their sanity for a charismatic leader's vision. When companies collapsed, these employees were discarded instantly, left with severe burnout and a total collapse of self-worth. Fortunately, United States labor law draws a hard, protective line against the execution of this psychological warfare. The law explicitly recognizes that an employment contract is a transactional agreement, not an ownership deed to your mental health. To break this toxic cycle, mentally demote your workplace from a family to a mere commercial vendor. Intentionally cultivate a passion, community, or purpose entirely outside of your corporate environment that they cannot touch. If you are truly ready to stop operating in the dark, stick around. The journey into human nature has just begun.